What's up, guys? My name is Daniel Brown, and welcome to another episode of the Movie Madness Popcorn Review. And as you guys know, for those of you who keep up with all the hype trailers and stuff, Angry Birds 3 trailer has just released. And to be honest, guys, I thought I'd be more excited for this movie. Like, Angry Birds has always been a deep a deep movie franchise that has been close to my heart, but when I watched that trailer, it was over, man. So we'll be diving into that. So without further ado, let's get poppin'.
Those pigs
Are gonna pay?
for our lunches! Because of our hunger to give them
A taste of their own?
quesadillas! What?
Okay, so as we all know, the Angry Birds, we've had a total of 2 Angry Birds movies that have released, and I had the honor of seeing the second one in theaters, so hype it up, hype it up. Now we get this brand new one, and this one, I must say, is very different from all the other ones because usually it's the Angry Birds fighting against the pigs, or somehow they team up like they did in the second one. But we're in a whole new arena, folks, because in this one, it's about Red taking care of his children while apparently Silver is away, is what I got from that trailer because she's buried in it. And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, at the end of Angry Birds 2 or whatever, or basically through the entire movie, they were hinting that Red and Silver, who is Chuck's sister, the speedster, that they had a connection. And then they kind of just, at the end of it, they just kind of went for it. So now that just dives us right into this one where they have kids. And I will say that that I like the kids. They provide a new element of Angry Birds for me, but I did not see Leonard, aka the pig, at all in the trailer. So I don't know if we're bringing back the pigs or whatever because I did not really see like any big sweat or whatever. Cause in the second one they discovered there was a new island, Eagle Island, and that was basically the whole plot because it was a threat to their existence. And I thought that that was going to be the pattern. At least that's what I assumed, that we were just going to keep discovering new islands and all that. Because in the first one, it was Piggy Island. The pigs came to us and they turned out to be an entire mess. And then the second one, they discovered Eagle Island, which had its own problems. And I thought maybe they're going to introduce a new island, which could potentially be something. But I did not see any sort of danger, just Red trying to take care of its kids, Glider, June, and Ollie, which I gotta say the kids are also like a big part of this movie because as you guys know, Toy Story 5 recently released, and it was one of the most realistic things I've ever seen in existence. And this also seems to be realistic. I mean, parenthood wise. I mean, I'm not a parent or anything, but I have parents, so like, I know. Like, Red, in one scene in the trailer, he walks into his daughter's room, and he thinks he's having a whole conversation with her, right? And turns out she has an AirPod in her ear and she's talking to one of her friends. And so, like, Red is just discovering that as his kids grow up, they don't see him as the big bad superhero or whatever, as they probably used to when they were younger. And on top of that, I did not see, like, any mention of, like, his kid's happy that he saved the world or helped save the world 2 times. Cause I don't know, I feel like that his children would be more excited that they get to spend time with an awesome, cool dad or whatnot. But like, they don't seem like too hype about it. So, and then his son Ollie or whatever. Hold on, let me try to get the names right. Okay. His son, well, his little son Ollie. I mean, he's just a baby, so he can't really say anything. But as we've seen from the hatchlings, they can be some tough things to handle, if you know what I'm saying. And so, and then, like, there's one scene in the trailer where like, Chuck and Bomb come over to the house to, like, help let out because they're his friends. And so, Ollie is not supposed to have soda. So, when that baby chugged down, I kid you not, chugged down the entire bottle of soda, that baby went full Jack Jack mode. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Jack Jack, the baby from Incredibles, that baby went full Jack Jack mode with attacking. And Red just walks in, he sees the chaos, and he slowly exits the room. Like, so, it's good to see that Chuck and Bomb are back. I'm wondering if everybody else is coming back, like Mighty Eagle, because he was a big part of the second one and the first one. So I don't know, like maybe different people try to come help with his children, because there's not really anything like I really see. There's no really villain that I see, but I feel like that you can't just have a whole movie about Red taking care of his kids. Like, sure, that's a great plot, but there has to be a villain or something. I mean, this was our first trailer, so we might be getting something else. I remember they released earlier, like maybe a week or two ago, a few first images of the movie, and I was like, please don't let this be true. Because I'm not a big fan of Red having children or anything.
Family man, huh? I understand. Put him back in the timeout chair.
Like, it's not like I hate kids or anything, but like, I thought we were going with the pattern. We discover a new island, we deal with the problem or whatnot, but I was completely wrong, and that kind of just changes Red's whole character dynamic. I mean, character growth is good or whatnot, but Red is, how do I want to say this? Red is supposed to be like the guy with anger issues and all that, and Red, he always wants to do his own plan, and it looks like that in the first two, I mean, they kind of kept it, but they were slipping away on the second one, because Red then falls for Silver, and like, I don't remember the last time in number two, where I saw Red crunch his eyebrows, cause like, it's called Angry Birds because it's about Angry Birds, but if there's no Angry Birds, then how can it be Angry Birds? Ooh, try saying that 5 times fast. So I don't know, that's just what I'm saying, but like, and also, I thought Chuck would like maybe be more like, cause in the second one, I don't know, he was kind of almost crashing out. He's like, if anything happens to my sister, I will break all the bones in your body. And I was all like, I thought like maybe Chuck would be taking this a little bit more seriously, cause we all know Chuck is, he's the mischief maker out of the bunch. So, and I thought maybe this was a good time to maybe change that up a little bit, add some character development, because it seems like that's what we're trying to do here. And Glide, his teenage son or whatnot, is voiced by Walker Scobell. Are we cooking or what? Okay, guys. If you guys don't know, Walker Scobell from Percy Jackson is in this thing. He voices his son. And then there's one part in the trailer where it's like, name anybody else cooler than your dad. And he names out a whole bunch of famous actors. Pure gold right there. Now, one thing I am concerned about is Silver. Okay, is Silver going to like? Are we going to give her a side plot? Cause she was kind of at the beginning, but then we never like saw her again in the trailer, so she could like she probably went on a trip is what I'm assuming, and then when she's just gonna show up at the end of the movie and be like, "Hey guys, what's going on?" And I feel like after we've just introduced the character, it makes no sense to give them absolutely zero screen time. Like that's one thing that Toy Story 5 did not have me at, because we introduced Forky, right, as the main character of Toy Story 4, and then Forky was completely sidelined in number 5. I mean, at least he could have had a bigger role, but this isn't about Toy Story 5. This is about Angry Birds 3. Ba-ba-bum-bum, ba-ba-bum-bum, ba-ba-ba-bum-bum-bum. So, I mean, Angry Birds has had a lot of collaborators in the days, so I mean, they have a lot of ideas they can use. Like, one time they collabed with Star Wars. Well, I think that was like probably one of the best collabs they ever had, and that was pretty cool. So I mean, I know they collabed with Transformers, but they probably have to sign a lot of paperwork and pay a lot of money if they wanted to actually use some of those ideas in their movies and whatnot. So far, it doesn't look like we'll be seeing any collabs. I didn't see anything really else in the trailer that really caught my attention. I mean, I hope the yoga instructor comes back. I mean, she was kind of in the second one for a little bit, but I feel like most of the original people are probably going to have, I mean, besides Bomb and Chuck, are probably going to have, like a sideline role. I mean, Leonard has not been revealed in the trailer, which it kind of gets me a bit worried, you know what I'm saying? Because I thought Leonard would by far be in it, because he was a big point in number 1 and number 2, and they've established that Red and Leonard do not like each other that much. They're basically frenemies. So I thought maybe he just like show up, and then maybe like one thing they could do, I just thought about, maybe Leonard could like, maybe he teaches at the school or whatnot, or he's just around, and maybe like one of his kids, probably one of his older ones, so I don't know. Maybe they start hanging out with him, and they start like getting some of his habits, and Red's like, hey, stay away from my kids. Or maybe this. Maybe like Leonard gets a kid of his own or whatnot. I mean, I haven't seen any female pigs, so I don't know. Wait, no, there was one. There was one in Angry Birds 2. Why am I tripping? So maybe if Leonard does like get a kid of some sort, and then maybe he and Red learn that they have to go through this part together, even though they don't like working with each other, they get forced to work with each other over and over and over again, just like in the second one. So maybe. It says here that Leonard is going to be returning. I mean, I don't know why we didn't put him in the trailer. I mean, he's not even on the poster. So what are we doing, guys? He's not on. I do actually like the poster showing Red, Silver, and all the kids, but if Silver do not do this. If Silver appears only at the beginning and the end of the movie, she has no right to be on the cover. So she better have like some kind of side plot or something. So oh yeah, they also have a pet spider, which it looks like it's on. It looks like it's on the poster or whatnot, but I do not see here if it's going to be. I do not see if it was in the trailer. So let me just take a look, guys, shall we? Shall we, guys? I really don't. I mean, the teaser really got me, because they did a teaser like in 2024, And I was like really like waiting or whatnot. And there's a bunch of AI slop out there, like will Red and Silver have a kid or whatnot? And I guess those AI slops were not kidding. That's actually what we're doing. So that's kind of wild, isn't it? The AI slops have actually won this one, guys. I'm shocked. I'm very shocked and very hurt that they would do this to me. Okay, so I mean, but all in all, it does look like it's still going to be a pretty good movie. I mean, it looks like it still has all the jokes and everything that they would have from the first one and the second one. So, like, don't get me wrong, man, it does look like it's going to be some stuff. So, I'm just reviewing the trailer right here, you know what I'm saying, guys? But I do not see anything that I have not really discussed or whatnot. It looks like it's still going to be a lot of fun. If you guys are an Angry Birds fan, I mean, I've been an Angry Birds fan from the beginning. But I'm just wondering, I'm just hoping that they actually do something with some of the other characters. Because if it's just Red, his kids, Bomb, and Chuck, sure, that's cool and all, but I know some fans also want to see Leonard return after how big of a character he was in the other two. So let's hope that. Oh, and also, Mr. Beast, yes, the YouTuber, is supposed to be in Angry Birds 3. He's supposed to be, let me see. He's supposed to be voicing a character called Jimmy Donaldson. Jimmy was not in the trailer, so I don't know. Let me see if there's any like. Oh, never mind. Jimmy Donaldson is Mr. Beast's real name. I am shocked. Anyway, it looks like that it's not confirmed who he's voicing. He's probably gonna be. I'm thinking that he's probably gonna either play himself as a bird, or he's going to like be an entirely different character because he has done that before. He has played himself in movies, so I guess we'll just see how it goes at the end. I mean, we all need to hope that it's good because Angry Birds 3 comes out in December, but a lot of other movies also come out in December. Jumanji, well, 4 if you're counting the one with Robin Williams. If you're counting that one back in the day, then yes, it is 4. So yeah, Jumanji 4 is coming out. Avengers Doomsday is coming out. Dune Part what part are we on? What part are we on, guys? Are we on part 4? I don't know. I do not keep up with the, do not keep up. Okay, Doom Part 3 is what we're on. I have not keep up with that stuff. So yeah, but that's 3 things that are coming out in December. So Angry Birds 3 is going to have some wild competition. I mean, we haven't seen the trailer for Avengers Doomsday, but let's be honest. We're without a trailer, people are showing up to that theater. Doom Part 3 has got a trailer. The only thing I mentioned that besides Avengers Doomsday that has not received one is Jumanji 4. So we should be receiving that one pretty soon because, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's probably going to release in summer or sometime in the fall. Companies have released the trailer like 3 months away from when the movie actually comes out. So I guess we'll just see. But Angry Birds 3, guys, how we feeling? We feeling a little bit angry? Oh, okay, sorry. That was my bad, guys. Okay, well, anyway, wrapping this up. That's all for this episode, guys. Until the next part.